Greetings, my friends. This is Maerlande, and we are going to continue with the tournament preparation game. I should mention, there was a question, and just to clarify, this is a pretend tournament game, or an almost exact replica of a tournament game, except that I put it up just before the tournament went up. So it's got a couple of versions of the mods that are a little bit different than the tournament, insignificant differences. So it's a very, very good demonstration of the tournament format, the map, actually very similar nations. The big difference is I did not get early age, so I did not get Kailasa. My tournament, as I'm sure you've seen, is late age Satis. But before I got my draft and knew what age, I was working on hopefully playing Kailasa for fun. Of course, this testing and the other game, Lazy Loonies, which you haven't seen but is happening at the same time, demonstrated that my pretender design just doesn't cut it. At least it wasn't a good counter for Muspelheim. In hindsight, I would have done something quite different to deal with Muspelheim. Anyways, that's sort of a different topic. I mean, the point of both my Lazy Loonies game with Kailasa and this game was see what pretenders would work, depending on the matchup. And in practical terms, I would have adapted to what other nations were in the lobby. I knew that in both those games, Muspelheim was in it. And that was my big focus as one of the worst matchups for Kailasa. Other things, like even the Helheim here, actually goes really quite well, and Fate Weaving and Chill works fairly well. Now, Helheim being a cold nation, not as good as it could, but still worked pretty good. Of course, you know, it's not a lot of nations in these, only 5. So you got 4 possible matchups. You'll know before you have to submit Pretender. And then you can, you know, adjust. So in this case, the Chill Aura and the Fate Weaving. It's a fun, interesting bless. It just didn't turn out to work very well against Muspelheim Giants, which are outrageously more powerful than I realized. I didn't realize just how much better they are than Niflheim Giants, which I think is kind of weird. Okay, so this is turn 21. And you can see I broke out and zippity zip. Now, this is an agreement. Muspelheim agreed to let me take back my cap circle and focus on Helheim because they are at war. So we have talked it over. He'll head this way. I'm just going to scout. I'm going to go back and reinforce these 2 armies. I will go for going into the back corner with the Pretender. And back at home, we're just researching. Now let's check the research. So I want to upgrade the gear on the Pretender a bit. Definitely, you know, I want some boots and wouldn't mind maybe better armor, but this is adequate for the purpose. It actually is holding up well. Definitely I want some miscellaneous items, like a bracer perhaps. We'll see what develops. I don't yet have a Yaksha, which is a problem. But, I mean, I've got a gold issue, so hopefully I can get up to getting a Yaksha right away before there's trouble. Now, of course, I know this game's over for me. The game is not over, but I know that. But that's a bit of a spoiler. You'll see, it goes on quite a while. So there's not a lot to see here. I mean, these are very trivial fights. Smack a little bit of PD. You know, I mean, it's worth seeing just how easily these guys can deal with one Vanhurst. It's ungeared. You know, it's the PD commander. But partly that's... Oh, in this case, clearly, a big part of that is we're getting some smites on there. So the Apsars are nothing amazing, but decent attack, great defense, and the kick hits reasonably hard. They're good enough. Mainly they're there to spread the chill, which doesn't do anything on the Phantoms. Okay, we killed the horse. Yeah, so there's a vulnerability, a very significant vulnerability of the Van Hers, is kill their mount, and then they're toast. So they hit it fine. Of course, with the mount gone, the defense is much lower. Okay, so they are still at war. That's a good size army. A couple of Pegasus riders. All right, the Devi does just fine. I don't think there's anything worth looking at there. It's just a Jotun hearse. Here we go. Lost a couple Apsars to just some big troops. They are flimsy. And, oh, I think he was just traveling around. An event, lost a little income. So, not a heck of a lot to see here. Now, if I remember correctly, I think we're going to find out that the Pegasi are here somewhere. So hopefully we can stop that. So I think we can't really see a whole heck of a lot. I'd love to have more scouts, but I didn't get any. There's nothing here worth buying. No, I mean, I don't have the gold for any of that. If I got gold, I want to make Bandars. You know, Bandar lights are going to be... You'll notice I've swapped around here to Ivana swords. You know, I went for the archers thinking they would help, but I was incorrect in my assessment. Fate weaving only applies when they whack in melee, so the archers really don't do diddly. Okay, let's jump out and go to the next turn. I'm going to punch through these pretty quick. Okay, the Devi does fine. We can watch the Devi. Lakshmi. So, quick itself. I think I still have the Breath of Winter up. I don't know if the chill gets bigger. We should, just a sec, let's look at that again. Let's see if the chill size gets bigger. Okay, there we go. The chill size right now is a 9. And it stays a 9. Okay, so that was a waste of fatigue. Yeah, it was a waste. Oh no, there it is, a 17. Okay, I take it back. Actually was worthwhile. And her fatigue is good. Given that, you know, she's up at very high levels of water. Not crazy high. I think we could speed up for a bit. So then I've got her holding just to let the fatigue come down a little bit. And she's got to work her... Oh, and zoom, zoom, zoom. Oh, well, we're going too fast here. Anyways, she gets her way through the crap. No big deal. I mean, one nice thing about the Enchanted Pike is every hit counts. Now, how are we doing on repels? Yeah, see, we're getting good repels. Yes, good repels. And off to get the commander. He bypasses the crap. And whackety whack. All right. Hit him for 0. He's affected by the frost cloud. Is he bad yet? Nope. And he's fatigued right out. All right, that was that. Okay, and the other one. Oh my, look at that. He's coming back. Oh, he caught me. He caught me. Darn. I thought I was trying to get away. So, I lost. Okay, the Apsars are not cutting it. And as I said, the archers, the Guyaka got away. So let's have a look. I don't know if the Guyaka lived. All right, what do we got here? We want to bless. Okay, that was, is this the prophet? This is the prophet. Let's see if we can propagate some fate weaving. See if some shots do anything. Can we knock out some horses? Not looking good. Not looking good. And the poor Bandars, I think, get chilled out. But I don't think it particularly matters. Oh, I see the problem. He got... No, he doesn't flank. Right, so... Basically, it did miss. Oh, and it's the fear. Yeah, so... And are we getting any bait weaving on? There's a cursed luck. That guy is quite badly injured. No, I'm not seeing the chill, but it is there, so it's just the images there. Oh, let's turn on the squares. Are we getting chill? I don't really see... There's some chill. There's some chill. Not enough, really. Okay, so if we could knock out some horses. Oh, there's one. Okay, we got the rider, not the horse. There. I think what we're going to find is what happens. Yeah, they're breaking. Yes, they're breaking. So that's the problem. Oh, we knocked out 2 riders. And so the chill is okay, but given that we were outnumbered, or at least close to outnumbered, this is not a surprising result. Sorry about that. We'll speed it up. Okay, good. That was important, that the prophet gets away. All right, the prophet got away. Did he live? He did escape. So we're sitting here, and oh, I see. All right, this is what I've decided to do, is hopefully, if he comes at this one, if these guys... Now, my guess, they're going to try to go on the capital, but maybe not. Anyways, if they come here, we will hope that this is successful. I don't think there's a whole... And how's research doing? Okay, and did we get a yaksha? We did not yet. Well, we sure hope we get a yaksha. I think that's all I want to see here. So let's go to 23. Okay, here's the battle. And he was not there. A little more PD. Cost me some Apsaris and a couple of Yavannas. That sort of sucks. Did he go for the capital? Okay, the Giants are pounding on Helheim. And... oh! He failed against... oh, Bloodhedge Druids. Whoops. That he didn't... well, he should have noticed that they were Bloodhedge Druids. Yeah, this was not going to go well. I mean, look at that. Imped. Seriously imped. Sure, the imps aren't very good, but... oh, and then the spiders get him. And the grotesque. Oh, look at that. Yeah, that didn't work. Oh, whoa, and some shock. And this guy's almost dead. What hit him? The foul spawn. Did he? Okay. Oh my. Alright. I think we've seen what we ought to see there. Death gems. Not particularly useful. So we've got our capital. And we've kind of got the circle. And we got... oh, there's a disease site somewhere. White Man's Hill. This is not the Pegasi. Is this the Pegasi? Hang on. No, no, no. Right, and we are... oh, we're grabbing a guru. Good plan, because that'll give us some nature. Which for forging will be super useful. And who are we sending here? Okay, Lakshmi. Gonna try to clear this one under the assumption that he wandered off somewhere else. We don't know, but chances are they're not gonna patrol here. Okay, I think, and we can see a little further. So let's go to 24. Quick. 24. I think we can do up to 25. Okay, we cleared that beautifully. Lost 1 Apsara. Really nothing to see. The Devi did fine. An arena battle. Well, now even if I had noticed, this is not the time to muck with the arena. So we're going to move, yes, we're going to move the prophet over here, just in case he tries to take it back. Set up a bit of a trap. I bought 6 PD, that's cheap. Now, where's our connections here? Daniel's income box, impassable borders. Okay, so that's impassable, which means Lakshmi will have to move either backwards. This is where I really do want some extra gear. Do I make... So what would have been awesome was make some boots, but not done yet. I think that's everything worth looking at. Big giants are over here. He doesn't try the Stonehenge, or sorry, the Vinemen and blowpipes and all that stuff. See right here, you can see a scout report. Seeing foul spawns grotesque, that's a warning. Best stay away. You notice I don't even bother trying it, but then I can't afford losses. All right, let's do 25 and call this over. And the Devi did fine. Nobody went. Yes. Arcacephali went. OP meta build. That's kind of funny. Good one. You got some nice gear. Wraith Crown. Not bad. Nice bit of gems, some gold. Now, anything to see? Nah. Okay, where's she going? She is going back. And we are making ranger boots. Yes. And we got a Yaksha finally. He's making bracers. So, for the sake of looking this over, bracers are good. They're just plain good. They don't add any encumbrance, give you a little more protection and some defense. Now, defense isn't really going to be a huge issue. It does help some, but harassment on a single pretender is going to negate most defense. And we're going to try to clear another province with the prophet. I don't really want to lose my prophet, so hopefully this goes well, and then we can pull back and keep the prophet safe. Now we're hanging on here with a solid army to come out and counter any appearance of all those hell herdings wherever the heck they have gone, and we don't know. So here he goes for siege. Now I don't think the giants are going to siege this very effectively, but it keeps Helheim off balance. And we do kind of want to hopefully grab whatever is down here eventually. But let's look at ranger boots and why I picked those. So they give some forest survival, a little bit of reinvigoration. Stealth boost doesn't help because it's a boost if you have stealth, which I don't. However, map boost 6 would have been good, and faster in combat would have been good. But given the forest, my thought was I'm better off with forest survival. Now I have that on lots of troops, except only on Bandars. Oh, and we're grabbing a Yakshini. Good stuff. So that'll get us more water. We got some glamour. Well, my friends, I think... Oh, you'll notice for those commenting, I'm trying out the corner for my picture, and I got my ring light up, which I think helps. It's a little off to the side. The mounting's a little tricky, but I think it's significantly better for now. And funny, that ring light, I got that for, I think it was $10 at a dollar store. It's not amazing, and mounting hardware is sort of limited, but who knows, maybe I'll end up just duct taping it. You can see my mic here in the screen now. I redid all my setup and rearranged things, so the mic is working really good now. Well, that is all I have, and I don't really have a joke today. Maybe I do have some new ones, so perhaps I'll find them and put them in the description. So I hope you enjoyed, and I will try to keep this one going up to the end. Also, I'll be doing a new episode of the full tournament right away. It's moving along really quick. It's on turn 44 now, and there is some good stuff to see coming up. Thanks for watching. See y'all soon. Bye-bye.